Jim has 72 wins. Wu-Tang has 71 wins. Derek has 61 wins. Rod is the Jimmy of the basketball, has 59 wins.
Yeah.
And the old man Chris, who's not even here, has 74 wins because apparently the Jazz, Raptors, Grizzlies, Lakers, and Wolves, that's a really good lineup, are all good. Rod, your Clippers pick is not looking good, and I want to start there. We know they're bad, but when you look at the standings, Rod, the Clippers have 6 wins on the season, and it's Christmas. What's going on?
I think this is a case of it's good to have a lot of veterans on your team when things are going right. And you're in games that are close and you need, guys with experience. You need guys that aren't afraid of the moment, right? You need guys that have been there before. But the problem is when you have veterans that are that keen on their circumstances and surroundings and know the machinations of an NBA season and its ups and downs, when it starts going bad, guys can tend to be like, well, what's the point? And I just think that there's a whole lot of that going on with the Clippers right now, right? You're seeing zero effort out of James Harden. I mean, James Harden's not the most spry defender throughout the peak years of his career anyway, but he is
that
just
rebound
terrible.
Was sad. Yeah,
there's just, he's not even trying to box anybody out. So, Kawhi, he operates on his own schedule anyway. Then you got guys like Nick Batum, right? Chris Paul apparently got thrown out of town just because all he was trying to do was bring the team together. Like, how dare he? You know what I mean? How dare you, Chris Paul, try to throw a party and have everybody come together and trying to fight for a common good? Like, how dare you, Chris Paul? Don't you understand that we all have given up and you trying to fight hard and get this thing back on track? We can't possibly have that. We need to throw you out. Rod Damnation, Jimmy. I should have given Rod Damnation out to the Clippers a couple of weeks ago when they first did the Chris Paul situation, but they're going to get it now. Because no matter what the Clippers do, they keep falling all over themselves. We got the All-Star game coming up in Los Angeles soon. We still got absolutely zero resolution about what's coming in their investigation. We got no effort out of them. They've won 6 wins. They're way high up on the salary cap. They got no young guys, zero future. Rod Damnation for the Clippers on so many levels.
Agreed. And we were remiss about not talking about Chris Paul a couple of weeks ago, but that has just been another list in a long line of Clippers mistakes throughout the years. I guess it doesn't matter who the owner is, how rich they are, how much they love the team. The decision-making is just really poor, and you've got to think, are they going to try to salvage this at all, or are they just going to run through the rest of the season and see what happens?
Well, I think what's going to benefit them, Jimmy, is there's a couple of teams below, or actually there's a couple of teams above them right now that I don't think are interested in staying in those positions, vis-a-vis Utah right now, right? Like at some point, Utah's going to kick this thing in and do what Utah does. They're not interested in winning games because they don't want to give that top 8 protected pick away. So they got to be really, really bad to make sure that they're inside the top 8. So I think some of the teams ahead of the Clippers are going to fall back. And you said it yourself, like, as long as these guys don't completely quit, they'll probably start turning around a little bit, and the play-in is probably in their future, which is definitely not what you want with a team as expensive as the Clippers are.
It's very difficult not to be in at least a play-in range. I mean, they're only 4 games back now from that 10th seed, so it's not like the season is over. But you're right. They're going to be right at that 9-10 mark, maybe even 11-12 out of that first round. And then, of course, they'll get the number 1 pick overall, I'm sure, and we all know what happens to that. 2 teams that I do not think are going to be in the play-in, the Knicks and the Spurs. We had a champion crowned, Rod, and we didn't even break in an emergency pod.